If you guys have never listened to a video of mine, please let it be this one. In November of 2022, Cassandra Batista was driving down a road, traveling to work that she has drove down so many times in her life. For years and years and years, a very well-known road to her. Crashes into a pond with her 4 children in the car. 2 of them pass away, 2 of them still alive, along with her. Now, this looks like, just your regular schmegular, just accident, okay? From the, public eye, that's what it looks like. But when you look into it, that's not what it is. This woman intentionally went into this pond. She intentionally unalived 2 of her children and tried to unalive all 4, along with herself. Cassandra had made plenty of statements on Facebook about dreaming about wanting to be drowned in a pond. She had made prior statements just a month or so before this incident. I'm not going to call it an accident because it was not. I just want to show you, Camilla is Paul, which is one of our friends, Paul Villavicencio's daughter. This is her brother, Dean, and that is by a man named Jimmy. Both men obviously were with Cassandra. Both of these fathers were trying to get full custody of their children. They knew of her past attempts. They knew about her public Facebook posts. They knew about her public, social media posts about wanting to herself or her family. Not to mention, she was sending text messages to both of the fathers talking about either needing help or she's going to hurt somebody again. Don't know who the first person was. She did lose a child due to SIDS years prior, around the time that this happened, like month-wise in November. Both men had attorneys and were fighting for custody of their children, and they both were speaking about, their worries of her possibly unaliving one of their own children. Now, this was before this incident. Now, after the incident, as soon as this happened, both men stated at the hospital separately. And by the way, they were not friends. They weren't even they were pretty much, I don't even know how to explain it. They did not talk at all. Both of them stated she did this on purpose at 2 separate times in the hospital. Now, throughout this, they have become very, very close. They are pretty much like family now. They have hired a private investigator. The private investigator took about 5 to 7 months to, reenact the scene, do everything, investigate, do a true investigation like you're supposed to. And the Marion County cops, sheriffs, the OSP, all of them shut this case down in 2 weeks without charging her with anything. Not only was this woman doing almost 20 miles an hour over the speed limit, she failed to even stop at the stop sign. She has drove down this road so many times in her life. She knew this road. The children were in improper seatbelts, improper restraints. There was a 2-year-old in a booster seat and a 4-year-old in a booster seat. Not only do they not meet the age requirements, the height requirements, or the weight requirements in Ohio for a booster seat, was not charged with a single thing, nothing. Anytime they tried to question her or the other 2 children that are remaining alive, she refuses to let them speak and she refuses to answer anything. And they're just letting it happen, letting it go. Now, my personal opinion on why they're doing this is because not only did the mother fail these children, but so did the justice system. The sheriffs and the body cam footage that was posted on a actual news station showed these cops standing around waiting for something to float on and a baseball bat while you can hear these children screaming for help in the background. Literally can hear them screaming, and the cops are just standing around watching the car, or the van, because it was a Honda Odyssey. I don't know if you call it a van, sedan, SUV. watching it just float down into the water, watching these children literally die before their eyes. They did nothing for minutes and minutes and minutes. And they posted this to a news station. A news station posted this online. Cassandra was coherent-ish when she made the 911 call. They had her location in less than 3 seconds. Then children should not have passed. The justice system failed them. Their mother failed them. The fathers, who I'm just so sick of fathers being put off as like pretty much like the in parent, like they're not really the parent. Like fathers can't parent children. I don't know why it's looked like that in Ohio, but it is. The mother is like above all. And in this situation, these fathers were screaming for help, paying for attorneys, and nothing was being done. While there's very evident proof that this woman was not mentally stable. When you're talking about, here, I'm just going to show you guys a few things. Now this is, I'm pretty sure Jimmy worried about Cassandra's sanity, safety. You can pause to read here. As you can see, she's talking about hurting someone else if she doesn't get help. She is literally blaming her son, Dean, who was a baby at this point, and Jimmy, who is the baby's father, for ruining her life and her school degree because she was in labor with this baby. Right here, Jimmy's talking about the fact that if he didn't care about her nursing degree and all of that, he would have called the cops when she repeatedly punched him in the face. Right here is where she's openly admitting that she did not bathe her child for 10 days. I want you to listen to this. Camilla is actually talking about her mom hitting her in the face with a cup, a Yeti cup at that, trying to blame it on baby Dean because Camilla had to go to the hospital to have stitches in her face. Now listen.
My mom threw the cup up my lips, but mommy told me to tell everybody Dean did.
Are you fibbing?
But mommy said no. Real.
You promise?
Yeah.
Why did she throw the cup at your face?
I didn't say a bad word. It's just
Even if you said a bad word, nobody should have thrown the cup at you.
everything is nice, but she just threw it at my face for no reason.
Camilla, why would she throw the cup at your face for no reason?
You two is regular.
I know. Listen.
Good later too. And I already have melatonin.
You did?
Yeah. Today.
That's not wiggly. It's just I have those strips on my teeth. The strips. Okay, so tell me.
Look at.
Listen, I've got to ask you something. One more thing. Why would your mom throw the cup for no reason?
Because she couldn't control herself.
Why couldn't she control herself?
Because she was mad because Shorty and Selena wouldn't let her speak.
So she threw the cup?
Yeah,
Didn't she take you to the hospital?
Yeah, but she was crying and she said she didn't mean, and she said I don't have time to go to the hospital. But she missed Shorty and Selena. So she just threw the cup at me because she just missed Shorty and Selena.
Wait a minute, she threw it at you or she meant to throw it at Shorty and Selena and hit you?
No, they missed Shorty and, no, Mommy missed Shorty and Selena, so she threw the cup at me.
Did she mean to hit you?
No,
She meant to hit who?
me. And she didn't mean to.
Was it an accident?
Yeah.
Why did she throw the cup?
just